All right, Chris, let's get right back into it. And this is kind of an easy transition because we talked about the Bills' defense struggling, but their offense kept them in the game. Now we talk about the Lions' defense showing some cracks, and who do they have this week?
Yep, that's
the
right.
Bbufalo Bills. Maybe a Super Bowl preview on tap. Not out of the realm is a possibility.
No, it's definitely a possibility. You're right about that. The Lions, I'm far less concerned about their defense than I am the Buffalo Bills.
It feels personnel related.
Exactly,
like, what do you want Aaron
right.
Glenn to do right now?
There's their beat up football team,
yes.
right?
They're
I don't
missing
look
their
at
star.
it and go, right, yeah, exactly. Missing their star, missing a bunch of other defensive linemen and a few other guys on their football team. So, yeah, it's not perfect. And I'm not sure, like, cracks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some cracks. But, like, let's also not forget, the Green Bay Packers are as talented and as creative on offense as anybody in football.
Right.
And even doing that, their quarterback's still not even playing high-level football, and they're kind of like afraid to unleash him right now. Right? So that's let's not forget about that aspect. Detroit, though, I think they have some other things in their favor that I would say, are why I'm not concerned as compared to maybe Buffalo or anybody like that. One, like Detroit, even though beat up on the D-line, some of these guys are going to be back, so it's not like, oh, they're done for the year. They still got great size and can stop the run. They do a lot of different stuff on the defensive side of the ball in general. They're extremely creative. They can play man and zone. I think they're better at zone, but they can play man. They can. So they're not like Buffalo, too, where it's like, oh, they have to – they play man, they get torched. They have to play zone. No, they can do it all. Let alone there's a few guys on their team that I think I go, no, they can make some plays and do some things that are – like Carlton Davis, you can put on an island and go, hey, we want you to do this right now. Brian Branch is a playmaker on the defensive side of the football. Liam McNeil is more of a handful on the inside right now than anybody on the Bills D-line. So I think between that and the scheme and the way they play all in general, I'm not necessarily as worried about them as maybe the rest of the world is.
I don't want to say what can they do to stop Josh Allen, but what can they do to slow him down where you're not just getting slaughtered by these big plays or letting him run by you for 50 yards over and over again.
I with Allen, and for whatever reason, I do think teams don't do it enough. If they don't give him the Lamar pass rush, right? It's for whatever reason. You watch teams play Lamar and go, hey, we got to try to keep him in the pocket. The smart teams, at least.
Contain.
Let's not go by him.
Right.
Let's never get past him depth-wise. Allen, it doesn't go on as much, right? So that's going to be the big thing is I think you start there. But, like, I don't think you can stop Buffalo's offense in general.
Yeah.
You got to just try to, like, get a stop here and there and just go, okay, we got an extra possession and we're just going to outscore them. Buffalo, and here's the bind they're going to put Detroit in is I do think Buffalo might be able to run the ball enough, right? I definitely think they can pass protect all day long against this group. That's going to be the big thing. That's going to be the bind that the Lions will eventually fall into here is going to go, wait, we're rushing 4, we're covering them okay, but we can't cover for 7 seconds every time. And we don't have the speed guys on the edge when he does break contain that are going to be able to run him down, right? So this will be a game I look at to where he's going to be able to escape the pocket and make magic happen. And we're going to go, man, there was really nothing there. He patted the ball, but he got outside of the pocket and then threw a 30-yard laser and made some amazing play. And here they go. They're on the move again,
Is this one of those rare weeks then where you could see, listen, they don't have the horses up front to rush the passer as much. You're going to see a little 3-man rush and play a ton of coverage? I know it's not popular, but like, what is the other answer here? Make him throw against coverage.
I wouldn't be against that.
Yeah,
I would
a couple times. Sprinkle it in. Drop a
change it up.
Yeah.
Exactly right. I don't think, okay, you rush 4, you're not getting there. You rush 5 or 6. They're smart. He's smart. They're going to pick up the blitz. Like, Josh Allen doesn't get fooled much. Their offense doesn't get fooled much. So if you live in we're going to keep blitzing and doing that, I can tell you, you're also going to live in, you're getting torn apart every now and then by some laser down the middle of the field because he picked up the blitz and now there's a huge hole in the zone or whatever it may be. Yeah, you're going to have to mix up. This is going to be one of those games where you're going to go, hey, we got to mix it up. We got to make some plays. We got to change defenses. Let's try to contain him from running. We're not going to stop him. They're not going to stop their offense. This is going to be just hopefully we can make them get a turnover, get one stop, and we can win 40-32 or something like that. That's what I expect in this game. That's what I expect.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.